Howdy, Rage fans. It's Kimber Schaefer here with Rage in the Cage OKC News. We are hanging out at Western Nights, a sponsor for our event, which is coming up Saturday, February 29th at the Oklahoma City Farmers Public Market. And I have our 170 title holder here, Zevan Hunt. Hey, you are no stranger to the microphone here. And I mean, I'm just so impressed that you dress up so well for these events. I mean, he takes this so seriously, guys. I mean, he always comes dressed to impress for Rage in the Cage, and I'm just in awe of you.
Thank you. I've been fighting now, and I don't want to dress like I'm a tough guy or nothing. I just dress casual, and I'm not a rich guy wearing tuxedo to fights. I like to just dress casual and just kind of be who I am on the inside. Just wear what I normally wear.
And I mean, you are impressive no matter, whether you're doing an interview or in the cage. 7-0 as an amateur. This is going to be your second title defense. So if you win, actually this will be your third. So
Yes.
if you win, you get to take home the title. So how important is it for you to take home that title and call it yours?
I'm very excited about that because it's nice to have it. Let me say this right. I want to be able to have in the future, when I have kids, I want to be able to talk crap on them and be like, oh yeah, well look, I have the belt on the wall there. So I want to be able to use that to talk smack, because it's hard to talk smack when you don't have the belt, So it's pretty important to me. I'm taking it serious. I'm taking every fight I take seriously, but this one's important.
It is important, and this will be your 8th fight in the cage. 7 wins so far. But you've had moments where you've been in that cage and, you've had tough moments that you've had to get out of. How did you keep your calm and just work through those moments?
Well, I've had moments that were very crappy, but I'm just good at staying calm. I get beat up all the time, whether it's, by my little brother or, teammates or it's not. But, I train like animals, and, it sucks, and there's times you want to quit, there's times, but that's what training's for. If you can train and get beat up in practice all the time, it translates. You gotta practice like you play. If you gotta train hard and hope you don't get anything worse than that, but be ready for anything.
Talk about your training so far. Like, how long have you been training MMA, and what does a typical day look like for you?
So I've been doing stuff forever. Wrestling and Taekwondo's what really got me into the whole martial arts world, and I started training Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu. But on a day-to-day, I try to get as much hours as I can possible. I don't want to say exactly because I don't want people trying to one-up me on it, but I try to get as much as I can. I'm not the best. I'm not killing it every single day. I have my bad days. I have my good days, but I'm getting a lot in. I get a mixture of everything. I know where I'm weak at, and I try to fix it, but I just do what I can.
What about your diet? I mean, are you cutting a lot each fight, or do you pretty much walk around your fight weight?
Okay, this I will say. I'm not a big cutter. I don't really cut much weight, actually, and my diet's not very good. I'll start eating clean and start eating healthy before the fight, but, man, I like
You're
to eat
young.
food.
You're 21.
Yeah, I like to eat food. I have a big sweet tooth, and I'll scarf it down. I'm like a freaking lion out there. I love buffets and junk food, and so dieting is a big part of. If anything, I'll run extra just so I can eat bad. I'll just go run so I can go to a buffet later. But
so you're like a lion. You said you.
Yeah, I like
just
a lion.
devour.
Freaking eat a horse.
Sounds good. So, you've had a hugely successful amateur career, 7-0. What are your plans for 2020?
My plans are just to get better at everything. I want to be very well-rounded, be the best I can be. My plans for 2020, I can't say, but I want to be a champ. I want to be a UFC. I want to fight for a living. This is what I want to do professionally. As 2020 goes, we don't have it set in stone yet, but I just want to be the best I can be. And there's no clear path on the take, so we just got to do what you can with what you got.
How do you get yourself noticed out there for UFC and other scouts to start talking Zevan Hunt?
I don't know. I'm just hoping some crazy gimmick will get me in somehow. Or, just be good, train hard. I don't have any thing I'm trying to do in particular to get noticed besides just trying to fight and try to get noticed that way just through my record.
I mean, I can't imagine any kind of crazy gimmick. What could you even be talking about?
Well, I know some people like to, I can't think of their names, but, people get noticed on YouTube. You'll see compilations. They'll bring roses to fights, weigh-ins, and stuff like that, or people that have crazy walk entrances. I don't do anything like that, but, I'm the cheese. I had the smile going for me, but so I guess that's my gimmick.
I have to say, your fight poster, I mean, everybody else and every other fight poster on this entire fight card, they've got the dukes up and they've got the tough face on, and here's Zevan. I mean, you stand out.
Yeah, I'm not a mean guy in any sense. I'm a pretty nice guy. I don't like fighting. If I'd be the last person to get in a street fight. You just be like, hey, we're cool, man. I'm nice. I'll talk down everybody. And cheese, that's who I am. I like to smile. I've been smiling. I have pictures of me when I was 5 years old, framed, and just me cheesing as much as I can. And that's where I got the nickname. It's just because I would cheese so hard in all my photos. And that's just keep that. I'm not going to try to mean mug or pretend like I'm angry at some guy that I don't know that I'm fighting for a competition. I'm not going to pretend like I'm mad at him. I'm just going to do it for the sport and smile.
I mean, even when the announcer is introducing you and you're about to go at it, you're still smiling. You're still cheesing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I can't even imagine. Do you have an enemy out there?
I wouldn't say I have an enemy. There's, I have people that I guess, I might not like, but, I try to be cool to anybody. I don't play politics with people, and I try to be friendly to everybody.
What about talking crap? I mean, has anybody ever tried to pull you into one of those, conversations on Facebook, where all the fists are flying on paper?
Yes, I've actually had that. I'm not gonna say names, but I've had one guy in particular that talks a lot of crap, and I don't think it's, if you're trying to do it like Conor McGregor to sell tickets, whatever, but that's not what I do. That's pointless. I think, first of all, it can only go two ways. You either talk crap and lose and look stupid, or you talk crap and win and everyone hates you. So those are the only options you got. So not good choices. But I don't talk crap. I tell my family if it's hard not to say stuff, but I tell them, hey, it's all right. We'll fight. That's what we do. Keep it out of there. We're not animals.
Well, and I hardly see you on Facebook anyways, posting a lot of stuff, and definitely not Facebook warrior type stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a big social media. Anything I post on social media is just me and my brother be doing something stupid, Can't think of anything specific of us doing something funny, but it's random. And you can follow me on Instagram at Zevan Hunt. It's just my name, by the way.
Well, and fighting runs in your family.
Yeah, I've my dad would fight people in the street. My grandpa would fight people in the street, and now me and my brother are fighting people and trying to make money off of it. But speaking of my brother, he'll be fighting soon. He's 16. That's cool. But fighting is it's always been a big part of my growing up. When I was in kindergarten, I had a punching bag in my bedroom, boxing gloves, and me and my dad would box. But ever since I was in kindergarten, I had a punching bag in my room. So I've always had stuff to do with fighting.
All right. So let's talk your opponent real quick, Donald Nightmare Maddox. He's no stranger to the cage, obviously, but also he's fought for Rage in the Cage quite a few times. So there's footage out there. I will say the one good thing about Rage in the Cage is we do have a media team, and there's lots of footage of somebody's fought on our cards. So do you and your team, do you review footage, or do you just go in and fight your own fight and not worry about all that?
Well, there's both. So we always train our game 100% all the time, but yeah, we always watch footage on our guy. But with him, there's not much recent footage, so it's not like I'm trying to do one specific thing. So we're just trying to play our game and what we think might happen. But we're training everything. We try to be the most well-rounded. We're not going to try one tricky thing to win the fight. We just try to prepare for everything.
All right. Before we wrap it up, any sponsors, any shout-outs?
Shout out to all my family and people who support me, because, I don't have a job, and, you need someone to support you. So, and, follow me on Instagram and my YouTube channel, Cubic Tactical. It's me and my buddy run it. We play video games on there. It's cool.
Well, it sounds fun. Video games, MMA fighting. I mean, what more is there to you, Zevan Hunt?
I know, right? Oh, let's give a shout out to my gym, of course. New Limits Academy. That's where we do our stand-up. That's where my Muay Thai and all my stand-up's at. And then my jiu-jitsu school, where I train all my grappling at Redline Jiu-Jitsu.
All right, Rage fans, join us for Rage in the Cage 72. It's going down Saturday, February 29th at the Oklahoma City Farmers Public Market. You can get tickets from this guy, Zevan Hunt, any other fighter on the card, or, of course, at stubwire.com, and we will see you then.